We got him. We got Ernie. Here he comes. The one and the only. Ernie.
What's up?
Thanks for taking the time.
Yep.
Hey, so I've talked a lot of shit, haven't I?
You sure have.
Tell us the truth. What's going on with you?
Well, you obviously know it, right? You claim you do.
What's these fake videos?
What fake videos?
You said you faked these videos when you were on Benny Keys. I'm just going to be real with you. I have nothing. To be honest with you, I don't know you, Adam, from me and Adam from Steve. This could all be bullshit that we're seeing or hearing, right? Or it could be just a game. I don't know.
Look. You're different. You're a different person when you're confronted, pal. You're a very different person. You have no idea who you're talking to. You have no idea what I'm really about. But you do this for your subscribers and your viewers. That's wrong. You take bits and pieces of information that you find on Google, and then this fat fuck over here gets you. Actually, you put it up there. You're no man. You're a coward. You're a coward.
Look, little man. Look, little man. Hey, motherfucker. Hey,
wait, hold on.
You can come see me anytime, you little bitch. All right. You want to talk trash to me?
Okay,
come get me. All right. You call me fat? You want me? Come play, motherfucker. I ain't got time for you.
Okay, I thought he was talking to me. Okay.
You're getting involved in something you ain't got no business playing with. I'm not no little man. You understand me? You ain't got shit to do but try to spend money that you ain't got.
Let's see. What? Okay, so how
did
this start? I don't know.
Open that mouth. I'll knock that head up your ass. Think you funny? You don't know me, buddy. You don't see me right now.
You damn sure don't know me. I love fighting.
I know you. I know you. I see you. I've seen people like you all my life.
You like fighting fat people?
You're a fucking joke. Like fighting. You think I'm fat, don't you? Anybody over 100 pounds is fat to you, you little bitch. That's all you are.
Oh, damn. What is this? Show and tell here? What is this? Show and tell?
Show, do you? What are you going to show?
Let me see here. Oh, God Almighty. I really don't want to do this. You know, I ain't worked out in a while, and I got these little bitty arms, but, you know.
Oh, shit.
We're showing and tell here. You know, I ain't got that much. Look at that.
You show your tail every day.
Look at that. Look at that. I just got a bunch of ribs.
You've been showing your tail since you got on here.
We'll go with that.
I had to push it out for you there.
Hey, guys, look. I see this good for your all viewers. I'll entertain that. Let's get on with the questions. I've got a lot of shit I got to do. That's badass, dude. You ain't shit. You're a little dirty dork. That's cool. Right. Let's get on with it. Okay, cool.
All right.
Let me go ahead and prove you guys wrong. Let's do this. Hurry up.
All right, let's talk. All right, you like
fun? It's much fun. Much fun.
Right. So, why did you fake those videos, Ernie? And why did you actually? Let's start with this.
Okay, go ahead. Which videos? Which videos we're talking about here? Let's do this.
Let's precurse to the videos. Let's start in the very beginning where you came out to Tennessee. Benny Keys actually says that he set you up. I'm here to help you resolve that. Did Benny Keys, and we can put all the joking and all the flexing aside.
Okay. We'll do that later, and we'll do a special.
We can have that pissing battle after this. Let's talk real. Let's see what you're about and give you a chance to talk about shit.
Let's do that. Okay. Hold on. Let me adjust my seat. Oh God, let me get up here with you guys. Okay, go ahead. Let's go.
And I just flexing for you. All right. So, did Benny Keys set you up and have you come to Tennessee?
No. I was already in Tennessee. Where do you get your information from? I was already in Tennessee. You guys know that I'm licensed professionally in Tennessee, right?
It was in his first live stream.
Go ahead. Keep going.
It was in his first live stream. Everything we're talking about comes from his live stream where you were on it the first time. Where I do believe he set you up, Ernie. I believe he set you up when you came on his live stream for the benefit of the views. You came at me
look. The only thing he set me up, you say what a setup or whatever it is, was having Cher on there and asking me the questions about, Don Wells and why the interview or something was canceled out.
Is that the first time you were on his show or the last time?
What's that?
Are you talking about the last time you were on when the couple came on and asked you to take pictures down? Or are you talking about the first show that you went on?
No. I'm talking about the first show. That's the first time I've ever been on.
Okay.
I was already in Tennessee. I've been in Tennessee for 10 months.
So, what helped you and what when you picked up the Summer Wells case and stuff, and you were posting about at the racetrack, and they got upset at the racetrack? What is that about?
Can one of you guys turn your TV or something off? I can't really. It's frustrating.
Is that better?
Good deal. Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Okay, go ahead.
We were just watching a video where it showed something about a racetrack, and you make a post about Summer Wells, and they got upset about that because you put pictures up of race equipment on cars and things. What was that about?
I didn't put photos up. I put a whole live stream video up. And then somebody got it for community standards. That's the only reason it was even taken down. As a matter of fact, everything we put on Predator Hunter Nation gets taken down because of community standards anyway. So, I mean, it's custom to that. But we do save those videos, and we have those videos in documentation. And, of course, all of our videos go to the TBI, who we're very well familiar with.
Who do you deal with? Who do you deal with the TBI?
Depends on whoever they put us in touch with.
How do you deal with
a lot of things go through TBI tips. A lot of things go through TBI tips. Is it all
via email or phone calls?
Through email, mostly through email. Mostly through email because it's documentation purposes. Everything we do is through that.
How many? Let me see if Griff fixed his background noise. Okay, I think he has. With everything, so you could show us emails that you've sent to TI then.
I've done that before already. I've already showed that. I've showed every one of the tips we've ever done like that. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. I really don't know. Honestly, I've been putting.
That's out there. That's out there because you didn't do your homework. You went and threw the information on that you don't know what you're talking about. But let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Next question. Let's do this.
I've been kind of doing my homework. So what happened with the $10,000, Ernie?
What $10,000?
The Lexus, the $10,000, the wrestling event. I used to be a pro wrestler, so I understand.
Okay. You used to be a pro wrestler. Okay, I see what you got now. Okay, so $10,000 of pro wrestling. I went with the wrestling event. So you didn't do your homework, right? It was
where you hired the cops and you didn't pay them either, and the rest.
That wasn't no $10,000.
Diamond Dallas. Jim the Anvil, Neidhart, and Diamond Dallas Page.
Make an outline. Well, they all got paid, so you're wrong on that. You're wrong on that.
It said you didn't pay anybody.
Wrong.
Can I put you on hold 1 second, Ernie? 1 second.
Go right ahead.
It's an important phone call for me. Sorry.
This is actually documentation purposes.
Hey, Grandpa. What happened?
You're the grandpa.
You're the grandpa.
You call your kids?
I talk to my kids.
You wash your hands?
I washed my hands.
Will I call you tomorrow night?
Call me next year.
What?
Okay, call me tomorrow night.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye, Joey. Grandpa. Sorry about that, Ernie. I have to take that call every night. That's an important call to me. Beyond the YouTube shit and everything else. So, okay. So, now that we're back to normal. So, if you want to clear that up, I'm trying to I just read about that right now. We were just going over that.
Okay.
So what happened? And I'm just asking based on the Facebook posts and the other posts that we've seen. If you want me to bring them up, so you could see, I could do that.
Nah,
I'm not here to try to trash you, honestly.
Out of 151 shows that I ran, they fought me on. I always fought it on 2 shows, and it was 2 separate events. So I mean, it is what it is.
Let's get it straight right now. I'm not here to tear you.
Okay, I understand that.
Let's get it. Let's go. Let's move forward.
Let's do this.
All right, cool. Griff will come back, and I don't know what your guys' beef is. I'll let you guys talk that out in a minute. I just want to ask you a few questions before we get to that point. Just because, honestly, the stuff that we got is only off Benny Keys's information that he's brought out about you. Okay, right. It's not about anything.
I understand. Yeah. But you have to understand too. Look, you got a platform here that people actually believe a lot of things. A lot of things you say is not always true. Always remember that. Check it twice, cut it once. Do your own homework, do your own investigation, and do your own documentation.
It's measure twice and cut once. But what I can tell you.
Go ahead.
What I can tell you, it's not a pissing battle right now. I just trying to answer.
I understand. Well, let's continue on.
So is this true? Did this $10,000 really go towards a Lexus and nobody get paid, or is this all bullshit?
That's all bullshit. Everybody got paid and everything was settled out. If it wouldn't, my ass would have been in jail. I didn't go to jail for that. So, I went to jail on a wrestling event. Over a civil matter. I also sued and won. And it was the Walmart thing that you said, it was dismissed. But I won the case. You have to understand that. I still got the check. Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Well, I understand that on paperwork, but I can show you elsewhere.
That was my receipt. That's all I had at the show.
Okay, I understand that.
Yeah, that's all I could get. So, again, that's just me getting the most I can. And it's not to trash, but it also is to bring light to this. What's this with syringes and stuff? Were you ever arrested for syringes and weapons and things? Is that true? Is that another?
Oh my God, that dude. And I know where you get this at. I know exactly who you talk to.
I didn't talk to anybody.
Okay, in the hockey match business. Okay, look. I was in the Hall of Fame on Friday the 13th, right? You know that.
I didn't know.
No, you didn't.
I don't know much about you.
I made all the masks. I made all the masks the actors wore.
Oh, hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm very familiar with Jason, and I'm very familiar because I have every replica mask of Jason.
That's from NECA.
No, I know that.
Yeah. That's actually off of imprint of well, anyway, let's continue on.
Anyway,
David Miller made the actual Part 5 mask, by the way. Good friend of mine. But let's go. Let's keep going.
All right. So
the question.
So they got paid. The $10,000 didn't go towards Alexis, right?
It was a title sponsor. He had sponsored out, and he paid for it. So.
Got it. Okay. And now we were on the needle thing and that stuff, and you were telling me where we got that from.
There was no needle. It was a syringe. It was a syringe, brother. It was a syringe. There was no needle. It was a syringe. Even New York law, even the New York law states, they couldn't get me to that, but they did get me for a nightstick, which I'm a legal bounty hunter. I'm registered. I've got all my credits, abilities, and all that credentials for that. But in New York, it was a weapon, and they held me for 2 hours. Okay, that's what happened with that.
Do you use lethal or non-lethal weapons? Are you available to carry?
I am available to carry. I've got an armed guard license, literally. So I mean, I got a PPS license, protective service license. Joe Lourdes is Secret Service. It was Secret Service for Bill Clinton. Is one of the trainers that I went through. Byron Rogers is another one. I know all those guys. So I mean,
I did not have sexual relations with Miss Monica Lewinsky.
Right. And I understand that too. You had sexual relations with others, but that's okay. See, I'd be funny too. But let's go. Come on, keep going. I want to do that. Let me show you something, guys. And let me just show you.
I would love to show you something. Donald Trump would love to see.
Let me show you something, guys.
What you have to show us.
I'm going to show you guys something. It's
Hello, Californians.
I have no reason to say that this is not legit. You can look at the license on this. I mean, hell, this expired. These are credited for 3 years. This shows in 2014, and that was like 7 years ago. I had license then. I still have this. I have license then. I have license now. This expires on December 31st, 2021. Okay, so that's armed license. That's a PPS license, which is Private Protective Service license. So I mean, even with future recovery, I've had my license for 20 years. I've got things of that nature. So I've got my I got CPI, I got ED, I got CPR, I got all that, guys. So I mean,
you have ED?
I got all of it. What's that?
I'm sorry to hear that. You have ED?
No, I don't have ED.
I thought you said
AED, dumbass.
I thought you said ED. I'm sorry.
AED. Okay, keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going through questions.
All right, next. Did you put pictures on your website, on Facebook, of other people's kids that you had not permission to put on there?
No, I didn't.
What was that the other night? The people came on demanding you to take pictures off of your Facebook.
That was another member. It wasn't on my Facebook. It was on their personal. Facebook. It never had even hit our company organization. Predator Nation never was on it. So I already made that clear.
Got it.
But yeah, I'm glad. I'll answer any questions. I'm not going to shy away from it.
Have you been in contact with Cher?
No.
Don Wells?
No.
Benny Keys still?
Well, I mean, he messaged a couple of times, and I've had it. Like I said, I've done the network thing and saying we all should come together. If you're in it for summer, you're in it for summer. That's fact. Well,
what's weird, Ernie, is we all have come together. I don't know if you noticed this community or know this community, and I'm gonna give you the mic here to talk about anything you want here in a second. I just have very few things that left to ask because honestly, I don't have hate in my heart. I'm not here to trash you, really. All I'm bringing up and doing the commentary, and then actually, I do have one thing to ask. Very, very important. The lady who came up in the very first interview, right? She walks up to your car and says, "Are you the predator hunter guy?" Did you say was that for commercial purposes? Was that a setup? And let
me ask you a question. Do you think that was set up?
You want to watch it?
Let's watch it.
Let's watch it.
Let's watch it.
All right, let me pull this up. Thank you again for coming on, Ernie. Again, I'm not here to trash you.
That's fine. I'll tell you what we do. Let's do something, just a random event. Let's go back in Tennessee. Well, wait till I get in Tennessee. I'm not in Tennessee.
Let me do this. Is a 1 minute. This is a 1 minute video or so. So let's just watch this. I'm gonna put this on real quick, and you tell me. And this, you can read my commentary even on the video if you haven't seen it. It's on my backup channel, so you probably haven't seen it. So let me share this real quick with you.
Oh my God. You won't believe it.
I spelled rehearsed wrong. It was auto-corrected.
That right there should automatically said autocorrect. Anyway.
Wait, next one will be correct. You'll see it if you keep watching. Listen for yourself.
Okay. Professional boxing, and I just kind of like want to do a mixture of it. And
look, whoa, pause it. I know enough to survive. I'll just say that.
Pause it, and that's it.
Okay.
Professional boxing license, federal ID, Indianapolis, Indiana, BX 109009. There you go. I think that's it. You can actually look it up. You can look up my record too if you want to. Go ahead. Okay, keep going.
Here's the horrible acting and rehearsing. I thought.
Right. She actually scared me. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I didn't know. Because I get paranoid when people walk up and window.
Oh yeah, man.
Go ahead and listen in, Ernie.
Go ahead. Hold on a second.
Oh yeah, man. Yes, ma'am. I'm doing it.
Oh, that's nice. That's awesome. Awesome what you do for our kids. As a mother myself, I worry so much about the children. So I'm so thankful for what you do.
Oh, I appreciate.
As I said before in my lives and every damn one
Appreciate
of them.
that. And like I said before, we always do this for people who, we do it for the people. We do it for you, the people. And most of all, it's we, the people. We'll protect the children at all costs. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I don't want to take up your time. So it was good.
Did she just say, I want to take a picture, and you guys never took a picture?
No, I don't know what. No, she said, I don't want to take up your time.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I think she said, I don't want to take up your time or something.
Yeah.
But I was busy in the interview and on that. No, and that actually took place in, I was in South Carolina. I was in Greenville, South Carolina. I just got done. I was actually teaching a class. Well, teaching a security class because I was over the security people from in, North Carolina and South Carolina over that way. Anyways, I do a lot of things, so.
All right, so my questions are very, very nominal now.
Okay.
I'm going to let you guys take the floor because apparently when we started the whole conversation, I thought you were talking to me in the beginning, but apparently you were talking to Griff. You called me fat. I'm chunky. I'm chubby, big bone.
Well, chunky, I like to stay in shape.
They gave me the wrong PTSD medicine.
Excuse me.
Ground is a shape.
You call this being fucking professional, you little jackass? Is that what you want? You want to talk trash about somebody?
Ernie, so I'm going to turn the table over to you guys.
This ain't what you need to be doing right now. You talking about being professional. You really are acting professional, you jackass.
Griff, what
started Smurf?
Griff, what's Smurf this? I just almost said that.
Hey, Griff, let's do this right here. Look, I don't like
what
to talk.
started
I don't
this,
like
Griff?
to talk. I like to do action.
What started all this?
You set it up.
He stepped into a damn case had no business being a part of. He ain't nothing but a goddamn scam artist. That's what started it.
You said it.
You know you are. Hey, what about that? Let's check on these addresses here, Ernie. What about 318 Cole Comfort Road in Churchill?
Hold on, Griff. We don't want to dox people right now.
Huh?
We don't want to dox.
I'm not doxing nobody. I'm doxing him. I'm doxing him on where the hell he actually lives. That's what I want to know.
I don't want to be doxing him on that right now.
He's not professional carrying on the way he's come on this damn channel trying to be careful. That's real smart, you little pervert. I ain't got nothing to say to him. I don't have nothing to say to him. I'm concerned about Summer Wells. I ain't concerned with that jackass. Okay. Ain't no but a pump.
You're more like
threaten me with my job. You threatened me with my job, you little man. You think you're funny?
That was
you think you're cute?
Look,
you think you're funny, don't you? I dare you to try me. You don't know me, man. You don't have a clue who I am.
Why did you threaten his job, Ernie?
Bioengineered my ass.
Where's he getting that at? Hey, let me just say this right
you know
here.
exactly where I'm getting it from.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you what you want. I'm going to give you what you want.
You'll never give me what I want, man. You ain't man enough to give me what I want.
I am not a talker, pal. You set it up.
You're not a talker.
You set it up. You set it up, brother. You collect all the fucking money from it, okay? I will beat you into the fucking ground. Just sign the waiver, pal. Let the audience decide.
Okay.
I had nothing. I fear nothing. There is a reason I fear nothing.
I'm going to set up a PayPal pool.
That's why you're hiding in the dark. That's why you're hiding in the dark, you little shit.
I'm going to set up a PayPal pool.
Come out into the light, man.
I'm going
to
set up
somebody.
Tactical.
I'm going to set up
you had no fucking clue.
Made in China. Made in fucking China.
I'm going to set up a PayPal pool. And you guys.
Lying about January 6th, all that kind of crap. You were never there.
You guys can both sign a waiver. I would love to see this happen.
Pervert. Stage damn man is all you want. Try to be famous off somebody else's dime. What about these families you ruining, huh?
You guys put one in the chat if you guys want to see this.
What family? What families you talking about?
What families? Exactly. You don't care about none of them. What families? It's like what you think.
What family are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You show up every time.
It is. It's something.
Yeah.
It's something, ain't it? And I'll show up to whatever event you set up. That way I'll beat your ass. You can have your fans. Quit talking. Quit talking.
Hey, I'm right here.
I might fly you both to California. I might fly you both to California because I have a venue.
I'm right here next to him. If he's over here where he says he's at. He ain't got far. He ain't got that far to ride.
Let's do it.
You ain't got that far to ride, buddy. If you say you where you at, trust me. I'm in your backyard. You don't even know it.
Let's do it.
You don't even know it.
I don't give a damn. Let's go, Griff. I don't care. Look, I don't talk,
say my goddamn name right.
So this is turned personal. This is not for YouTube. This is not. I mean,
no, it's not about YouTube. It's not about none of it. It's not even shouldn't be here. I apologize, all y'all hearing this shit.
You're fine. It's real life. This is why we're here.
No, if you go back in your history and your videos, you see what you're all about anyway.
You need to watch them all in, but you ain't had a clue.
You're all mouth. You're all mouth. You're all mouth. You have no clue about me, but you're going to learn about me.
Let me tell you what'll happen to you. That's the visual you'll see, buddy. I'm very vivid on my mouth too, and I'll tell you exactly what happens. You ain't got to see no fortune shell through me, huh? Sizemore. What about Raven? Tell us about Raven there, Ernie. What is his damn background, Mr. Raven? Tell us about Sizemore. Huh? Talk about him. Tell us something. You ain't going to bring him up, are you? What about him?
I don't know.
What's his past? What about his past? What about him?
Who's
Sizemore? What's his background, Ernie?
Who's Sizemore?
That's the Raven. That's who Raven was.
Raven. Raven on your team?
No smirk there, huh?
I don't know
exactly who Raven is. Yeah, you do. Watch his
Not personally, I don't know. Not personally, I don't.
The psychic he was using. The psychic that's supposed to be telling all. That's playing with kids too at the same time.
That's that lady we just saw, right?
Whoa. The psychic I was using?
Yeah.
Dusty Lynn. Hold on.
That ain't doxing, buddy. That's telling the fact.
The psychic. Whoa. You got some good chance or not? Or are you just going to gang up?
Don't hit the brakes now.
I'm gonna show you who he's talking about because I have a picture.
It ain't the picture. Trust me.
You have no clue. You have no clue.
Hold on, Ernie. This is all I have. It's Dusty Lynn Maligan.
Okay, Dusty Lynn. Okay, look. I said this before. Look, I said this fact. That's Dusty Lynn. We was never supposed to be involved in the Summer Wells case. I've said this 100,000 damn times. We was asked by two elderly people to do a search. That was it, okay?
Earl Sizemore, Ernie. Come on, man. Talk about him. Earl Sizemore. You want to be honest? Bring it up.
You're wrong. You're wrong, Griff. You're wrong.
Bring him up. Talk about him.
You're wrong. You want to let... Am I going to get the finish or is this loudmouth motherfucker going to keep on running?
Who's Sizemore he's talking about?
Fine. Put it that way.
That was Raven the Psychic or something like that. So that's not the same person, and that ain't who.
No,
we don't have no connections.
We have no connections.
We have no connections with that person, pal. So I mean, I don't know where you're getting your information from.
Did you or did you not call Griff's work or have a part in helping Benny or do any kind of mischievous things? And if you did, if you could apologize first and just
I'm not going to apologize to Griff. I'm not going to apologize to Griff.
So that means did you do
I apologize with this right here, okay? That's the way I apologize with him. When he mans up and he wants to sign whatever, I'll let him make the money. I'm not in it for the money. I could give a damn about the money.
So full of shit. That's why every damn time you do a video, it's about your money and your PayPal.
I could care less about the money, pal.
Get real. Get real. I ain't even making money, man. I'm not even paid, you idiot. You ain't looking at that shit. I'm non-profit.
You challenged me, man.
I didn't challenge you. You ran your damn mouth about me. Talking about a damn murder for hire, you jackass. You brought my name into your damn little mix.
Wait, you also said I was a part of that, right?
Yeah, I did. And I turned your name also. also turn your name into the FBI. Who we
hopefully it was the female body investigators because
might
it's
as
been
well cover your
a long
ass.
time for me. I need.
Oh yeah. Oh God, I love female. Oh dude, I love women. Oh my God, I can't see who's on here and who's commenting. How do I do that? I don't know much about YouTube. I really don't.
You'd have to be on the desktop site or.
Oh shit.
Or
yeah, you can't do it out of your car, man. You gotta get out of the damn little laundry room.
Yeah, man. I know, man. I got.
Or if you go on your phone and you click the 3 dots at the top, and you know how you can go to desktop site from your mobile site. That'll let you see the chat. That'll let you see the chat.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll look at
it. I can actually, if you want, I can post things up like this every comment.
Awesome.
So if you prefer that, I can do that for you. Okay.
Cool deal. You know, I didn't come on here to try to fight with you guys. I wanted to answer questions, and that's what I'm doing. I've got a lot of things here in Texas I've got to do, and I've got a lot of things to do. So, you know, that's a fact.
Yeah, we need to get back to Summer Wells anyway. It's getting old.
Right. We have to get back to Summer Wells. That's why I want you guys to get it out right now, because I want Griff's job, because I like his family a lot. And Ernie,
you know, I'm not going to touch. I'm not going to touch.
I want the best for you, bro. I do. I want the best.
I know you're not going to touch it.
Whatever you're doing.
I don't want you to tell me you're not going to touch it. I know you're not.
I'm not going to touch it, but you know, I would like an apology because you're wrong. You're wrong, and I made it.
Nobody's wrong. We already established.
Yeah, you are. You ain't no proof. There's no proof of what
we're going back to Summer Wells, right?
Apology show a sign of weakness, Ernie.
Let's talk.
Let's talk about sign of weakness. You can hang that up with me.
There's no sign of weakness at all in me, pal.
Well, we just talked that we're going back to Summer Wells, gentlemen. All right. You guys hash it out. I mean, you guys don't have to be friends. You guys don't have to like each other, but stay away from Griff. Griff, you know, let's stay positive. Okay. It takes more time to be positive. You leave Griff alone and his family, and then we'll be cool. And Griff.
I'm not worried about me or my family. I'm worried about the other people. The other people you didn't attack.
But listen, we're all, if you don't, whether you
like you on me, you off everybody else. That's fine. As long as he's on me, he's off everybody else.
Whether you like it or not, we're all doing this for the same thing.
Okay, let me ask one question and I'm done. Let me ask one question and I'm done. You two gentlemen, are you against child predators? Are you against who's against what we do? We bust child predators and expose them. What part don't you understand and don't you like about that? That's the only people that we actually go after.
Well, I don't.
So you tell me from your aspects of it.
I put lipstick on a pig, Ernie.
What I don't like about it, Ernie. What I don't like about it is at some point you're pretending or you're portraying or putting 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds pictures and portraying a 13 or 14-year-old or 8-year-old or 12-year-old or whatever you do in sites to trick people. But what you're doing is now you're soliciting children and other people's kids to use as pictures as bait. I have a problem with you using kids that may be kidnapped.
So you have a problem with us working with the Department of Homeland Security and other law enforcement agencies. You can personally say you have a problem.
My father.
I got a problem with a grifter getting involved in something he shouldn't have to get involved in. Something that's hustled all his life and gets involved in something like this trying to make a dime. That's what I got a problem with.
My father.
I don't make a dime off of it, pal.
My father was 38 years, LA County Sheriff's, and he could have made captain. He was a Marine. He took over Hill 500. He has 3 Purple Hearts, a Silver Star, right? He was a Marine, right? Hoorah. If you ever talk to Benny, he uses hoorah, you should punch him in the face, okay? Secondly, and if you were you in the military?
Hoorah. Tennessee State Guard, I was. I'll say that.
Tennessee State.
And I was in there for a tenure. That's all I'm going to say.
That's not Tennessee State Penitentiary, right? That's different.
No, it ain't that. Okay. It ain't. I don't think it's actually got to that yet. Let's just say that.
Yeah, just making sure. And Griff, I unmuted you. I just wanted to get this in and talk to him. Can we make it about Summer Wells? Can you stop? Can you guys stop? I mean, honestly, I'm
not in with the Summer Wells stuff no more. I've got child predator investigations I'm doing. I'm working out here. I'm working with certain officials, and I'm going to continue doing that. Now, the rest of the Predator Hunter Nation team, they're working. Look, when they get a hold of something, they get a hold of it, and they won't let it go. So I'm doing my thing right now with what I'm doing. And, you know, like I said, I didn't even know this is even going on. This is actually brought up to me. So I have no problem with either one of you guys, you know, from that. So from that aspect. But I'm not damn well near scared of anybody, okay? Let's get that. That's all I'm going to
I don't want you scared. I don't want you scared. I just want you warned. I don't want you scared. But anyway, I want to get back to Summer because I'm really tired. If you ain't got no business talking, you ain't talking about it, then I don't have no business talking to you. So good night and have a good one.
Well, good deal. Let's keep my mouth out. Let's keep that name out of your mouth.
Keep your face out of my damn life, in. All right, let's be good.
Good deal, buddy.
You won't have to worry about my foot up your ass. All right, you keep your face out of my life. You won't worry about my foot up your ass.
You're badass in that screen.
I'm a badass everywhere, cuz everywhere.
You're really not. You're really not.
I'm a 3D badass. You have no idea.
Well, hey, look.
Small people.
Hey,
short man syndrome's got your ass sick, don't it?
Hey, Doug.
You twisted, man. You got a life twisted.
Set it up. Get him to sign.
I'll break you in half.
I'll be there.
Sign my ass. I'll break your ass in half.
Set it up.
Okay.
Set it. Look, I don't use this right here.
That's fine, man. Don't. You won't use it again. I guarantee you, when I get through with you won't use it. You won't do nothing part of it. So the neck up be gone.
Okay.
You show me now. You ain't got nothing up there anyway.
Ding, ding,
Run your
ding.
damn mouth.
All right, ding, ding, ding. Ernie, thank you.
Keep smoking that cigarette. That lung.
Damn right. That's what you better hope I do. You better hope I do.
God. Oh Lord, I'm hard, man.
Yeah. That right there. You get used to that. Get used to that around your neck like that. Get used to that. That's what's gonna happen, buddy.
Set it up. You getting all red over no reason.
Snatch that out of your goddamn throat.
You probably get red.
I'm not mad. I'm not red, motherfucker. You can't. Look at you, albino vampire. What the fuck you talking about?
Sweating. You look like half a minute.
I gotta get out of daytime, man. I work for a living. I work for a living. What do you do? Sleep all day, you fucking vampire? What? Come on. Get out of the dark every once in a while. Get out of the closet.
There's a reason.
Like I said, I didn't come on here to talk to you. You ain't gonna sit there and make it all about you. Get the hell on.
Hey, Doug, you probably know a little bit about this. Back in the day, people used to train at night.
You know why they trained?
You know why they trained?
I'll talk to y'all later.
You know why they trained at night for? You probably know this, right? Because if you can destroy somebody in the nighttime when you can't see them, imagine what you could do to them in the daytime when you can see them very clearly. Fact.
Yeah, you can see them clearly in the daytime. It makes sense to attack in the daytime.
Exactly.
But I wait 6 days, 6 months, 6 years to attack. So, I mean, day or night, it don't matter. A real predator, it doesn't matter day or night.
The fact of the matter is, and I'm glad I'm actually getting to talk to you now. And, look, you want to make some money. I'm all about it. I don't want the money from it. You can keep it. You can throw it to whatever you want to. Get him to sign a contract. I don't care. No host borrow, no rules. Just fist and legs or whatever. I'll sign it. I don't care. I have nothing to hide. Especially, anyway, if you want to fly me to California, hey, I'm all about it. I'll
fly you out. But listen, I'll fly you out. But listen, I'll set up a PayPal pool. We'll set it up. We'll set you up with arrangements.
Good deal.
But here at the end of the day, it's great for TV, right?
Oh, it's awesome. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, man.
But let's be serious.
Dude, look, I'll tell you what I'll even do. I'll even wire how you get this motherfucker in here?
The crocodile.
Here, just for the ladies here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like this stuff. Here,
hold on a second. Let's recreate this.
Look at that.
Hey, excuse me, sir. Are you that predator hunter guy? I seen you in Walmart. Bam.
So I'm glad. I hope everybody understands. All my certifications are real. I stay busy with training. I love it. I have nothing to hide, and I'm glad we kind of on a base on that right there. We're kind of on the same sheet of music now.
Well, my same sheet of music is this: is Griff's like family to me. I don't know you, but I will set it up, and this is about Summer Wells. At the end of the day.
Here's the thing about it. It is about.
I've said Summer Wells.
What you guys are doing now, it is about Summer. It is about Summer Wells. It is. Here's the fact of the matter is, and I believe this, and I'll say this to any platform or whatever. You want the answers about that? Well, it starts at the home. You look at human trafficking, child trafficking, or any kind of options of that. It's always a 98% that hey, it's got something to do with what? Home. Think about it.
What do you think happened to Summer Wells, Ernie?
I think it's got something to do with child trafficking. I tell everybody, in my heart, I want to say that Summer Wells is still alive. I want to keep that. I want to keep that very moment alive. That hey, she's alive. That's what I want to. I want to keep that. I want to keep that, and I want to have faith in that. I will never give up faith in a child. That's one thing about me. I won't do like Don Wells did, and there's no way I would do that. I would never say she was a tough little girl. I would never say she was, because when you say was, that's past tense. You pretty much just incriminated yourself on everything. Any parent I've ever met that has lost their child or a missing child that I've looked in many, many times in their eyes, it's like, they don't do that. They keep their child alive until they find out otherwise. It's simple. It's that simple. I would have never put a photo up, and this is a proven fact on this too, and you can look it up. And the statistics that show this of my daughter dancing around in the rain. But there's a barrel perfectly there where you can see for sale. If you know the signs and symbols of what to look for, that right there is one of the main. That's how they do that. That's how the
Illuminati.
What's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that a different symbol I looked at? I'm sorry. I thought that.
What?
Oh, the for sale sign doesn't mean Illuminati.
Well, I mean, no, it's the signs and symbols. There's a lot of things. Investigation. What Griff don't understand is, I'm trained with HTAT. You know what HTAT is? I've got an HTAT certification.
You got a lot of certifications. I like certs.
HTAT stands for Human Trafficking Awareness Training. There's a 1 hour course, there's a 2 hour course, and then there's a 4 hour course.
It's online. It's online, correct?
Yeah, you have to pay for it.
Online. Oh, yeah.
And or you can go to the state and take it. But it's also accredited through all 50 states in the United States. It's accredited through
there. Somebody's saying, ask you about the misspelling.
Look, the Tennessee, you can take that up with them. The Tennessee State Guard gave me that, the field copy of it. I've got my sworn in pictures. I can show you that. It's not my fault that it's misspelled. I'm sorry. It's Tennessee. Things happen. Like I said, none of my certifications, that one certification there is misspelled. Okay. And that's not my fault. That was what was given to me. That was what was given to me. I've got all the photos. I've got everything from there. So, okay, look, and you say a jack of all trades. Look, in the country, you learn how to build houses. You learn how to take care of your family. You learn how to do all that. So yeah, you can be a jack of all trades and a master at none. I've got a lot of.
That's what I am.
Whatever, guys. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, if you don't believe me, they have state certification numbers.
What's funny? It's funny, Ernie. If you know a little bit about politics and you know a little bit about life and you know a little bit about popsicles, you can talk to.
I don't know about popsicles
or taxes or whatever. You can speak lingo that people like. If you want to talk like, in analogies or different kind of, how do I even put this?
Look, it's a simple thing. You may not like me, and I don't care if you don't like me, No, but for what
this is what
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about anybody on here watching. You may not like me. You may hate me. What the fact of the matter is, if a proven fact, if you are against what we do with busting child predators, then and people who protect child predators, then you need to look at yourself in the mirror. That's a fact. That's a fact. So, I've got a past. Everybody has a past, okay? Everybody does. Everybody's done something in life that they didn't want to do or was made to do or whatever the situation was. It's what we do in the future that counts. It's sad that people only remember people for the bad things. I've done 2 bad things in life. 2 bad things. I ran 2 shows that I wish I never even touched. But people don't understand the aspect of it. I had insurance. I took $1 million insurance on every single show I've ever done. That's fact. There's documentation.
What kind of bond? A surety bond?
A surety bond, yeah.
All right. So I used to get surety bonds for hole-in-ones.
Okay. You know how you can get $1 million insurance policy for each one of them. It covers the building, the ground, the food you sell,
well, hold on.
the spectators, all that. Okay. Go ahead.
So I used to run like $1 million hole-in-one, where if you hit a hole-in-one, you get $1 million. But you don't really have to pay $1 million to cover that surety bond. You know how much you pay?
It depends on if you get it yearly or what kind of license you actually get, or what kind of insurance you actually get.
You can just buy a surety bond for one event.
Yeah, you can do that. But I was using
$750.
Oh, I know.
For a $1 million hole-in-one, so it costs $750 in insurance under a surety bond to cover $1 million. So when you're talking,
but you have to look. You have to. But each category you cover, the itemization, when it itemizes it and everything, there's like one for the grounds, one for the spectators, one for the food. If you sell food, food or drinks or venue, what you sell.
Ernie, I've owned several businesses. I used to open up businesses for people. down to S corps, down to corporations.
Right. Well, I mean, the fact of the matter is, I had it.
Franchise tax board. I deal with the franchise tax board yearly, and I pay unemployment insurance. You got to pay EDD. You got to pay. I know you have ED and all that other stuff you said, but EDD, you have to pay them through a business.
Right. Well,
ED, whatever you said earlier. I'm sorry.
No, hell no, you ain't got count, man. No, but literally, the fact of the matter is, I had that insurance. Okay, people can say whatever they want to say about me. I ran 2 shows that ran it blew up in my face. Okay, they don't talk about the other 151 shows that I helped run. They don't talk about that part.
Ernie,
so,
Ernie,
go ahead.
I'm gonna cut you off for a second. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna set this up. But what I did tonight is I got you to promise us, and I let you talk, and I have nothing else to really say. Besides, I'll set this up between you and Griff again. He's like family, but you said you're off her case, and this is the last time you're going to talk about it. I'm going to hold you to it. Otherwise, you're going to sign a waiver, and you're going to have to fucking fight me. Because if you still look at me in the eyes, you dumb bitch. No, look at me. I'm not kidding. I will be your hunter. Look, I've got the hunter and the prey right here. Okay, I started as the prey.
That's pretty cool.
I started as the prey.
But look, you have to
no. What I did to you is I gave you this chance. You're going to leave Griff alone. And you're going to get off this fucking case, or you're going to move on with whatever you want to do with your life. Okay, I have nothing else to say to you because I've had to suffer through this for the last fucking hour. Okay, you think I really wanted to spend my night with you? No, Ernie, I didn't. Okay, what I wanted you to do is get off this case. I wanted you to speak your piece, and I wanted to ask some questions. But
let me ask you a question. Are you satisfied with what the answers you got?
Yeah, I'll be satisfied.
Are you satisfied?
As long as you're done with this, as long as you're done with this case and done with Griff, yes.
I never was even part of the case, dude. I don't even know what you're saying. Right. Don't listen to fucking shit you hear and then put it out there, okay? I'm done with it.
I'm definitely won't. You dumb motherfucker. I've had enough. Jesus, have you had to sit through something like that? God damn it, for so long? When you don't like an individual who's lying to your face, right? You're going to sit there and lie to my face. I will set it up, Ernie. And if, Griff will beat the snot out of you. And at the end of the day, if somehow you were to win for the way you just behaved, you're on my list, pal, and you sign a waiver for me. You're not scared of nobody, right? I don't have a cigarette in my mouth, right? I had to take abuse from my own chat and try to skip over those and try to avoid that to keep you on long enough because you're going to tell us. I was going to ask you, did you help your brother kill the mayor or whatever, but I couldn't even wait that long because again, you're full of shit, Ernie, and you said it here on live all night here. We know you can't stop talking, right? Griff, can you come back, please? He's back. Did you have something to say? Oops, hit the wrong button. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Good.
Backstage now? You're
back. You're on the show. What?
Okay, I think
you're in the show. You're in the show. I don't know what you're talking about. You are in the show. What? Why are you fucking with me? You're in the show. Hello.
Okay.
And what else?
Dude, quit. But you're putting it on and off, man. I gotta go. I got a lot of things.
My hands are right here. Sorry,
dude. You got me backstage.
You're not backstage. Hey, this is a warning. Leave Griff alone. Stop getting. I don't need you in my stream anymore. Later. Hey, Griff, come back.